Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. Today I'm going to be talking you through my September beauty favorites, and there's only 5 of them. It's super short this month, mainly because I was on vacation for a week this month, so I wasn't wearing makeup at all, and I just don't have that many new products to show you. After all those big Sephora hauls I did, there just wasn't a whole lot of new stuff, and pretty much everything I'm talking about is from that haul, so nothing will be a huge surprise. But I'm definitely going to show you the products that I absolutely loved that I picked up at Sephora, so you'll get to see which ones I think are worth the splurge. I also just want to quickly say I'm so sorry that I missed an upload last week and I had the week before taken that week off to go on vacation. I'm so sorry, I've been sick, and if you watched my previous video, I just got engaged, so things have just been crazy. Scheduling wise, that's not an excuse. I'm so sorry. So hopefully the uploads will resume regularly now. So I just wanted to show you guys my favorites and let's get started. And I'm still a little bit sick, so if my voice sounds weird, that's why. I'll just go in order. First one is this Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. And I have this in the shade Linen, which I believe is the lightest one, or maybe it's the second lightest one. I love this foundation. I think this is really underestimated and not hyped up enough. I think it's really full coverage, it's really blendable, it's buildable, and it just looks like skin. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing all these products today, and I just love the way it looks. At the moment, I actually don't have any breakouts. It's just a lot of scarring, as always, that I'm trying to cover. I just have this one zit down here on my neck, which is atrocious, but other than that, my face is clear, so I've still been really loving this just for full coverage and long wear at work all day. I need kind of that full coverage professional look, and I want to cover all my imperfections, but this isn't too cake facey. It definitely blends out, and you can still kind of slightly see my freckles and imperfections through, so it's not like total cake face thick putty makeup, but it does really, I think, blur everything out and give you a really nice full coverage effect. It is rather pricey, but I think it's a really good formula and worth it. I would buy it again. Next up is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I can't remember if I ever talked about this in the favorites, but I don't think so. This is in the shade Marshmallow, which I picked up a couple months ago while I was in Vegas, if you guys caught that vlog. I was a little skeptical about this. I thought it was just going to be another Tarte Shape Tape. I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I do, and now I've been using it every day and not wanting to use any other concealers. And then I actually used another concealer a few days ago, and it just wasn't the right vibe. I wish I had used this, so I knew it was cemented as a favorite when that happened. And this is just really nice because it does give that full coverage concealer look, but unlike the Shape Tape, it doesn't give you that dry line of demarcation where it doesn't quite blend into your foundation. This is super blendable, skin-like. It's not just too thick and gnarly where it's just not going to blend out. This blends out really easily with the Beauty Blender, but still gives super full coverage. And I've been setting it with this Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Lavender. This is their purpley lavender shade, and by the way, this is amazing that the little cover comes in there so that you don't, oops, as I spill some, so that you don't spill a lot of powder and waste a ton, but this is beautiful. This together is what I have under my eyes today, and some days when I don't have super dark circles, it's a little too light. I have super fair skin, and this combo is just a little too stark and bright for me sometimes, but on days when I'm desperately needing sleep, during my vacation, I had a 24-hour almost travel day that was horrendous, and then the next day I had to get up and go to a wedding, so I really wanted to look fresh, and I used this combo and it was absolutely amazing. My dark circles were totally covered, and I felt like I looked really refreshed and just so much better than I did without makeup on. The dark circles were real that day. Normally mine aren't that bad, so that's why sometimes it can kind of look a little too bright, but on days where you really need brightening under the eye, this combo is golden. I love it. I'm not sure how this lavender powder would do kind of in flash photography and all that, because like I said, it might be a little too light, but just for everyday wear, if you've got some dark circles to cover, love that combo. I've also really been liking the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder Under Eye and Face Powder, and I have this in the shade 1 Fair. And a quick disclaimer on this, which I saw in the reviews, is that it does have a funky smell. It definitely does. There's no way around it, but once you apply it, I don't smell it anymore once I apply it. It's just while applying it, it's got a strong, weird smell, and I'm not sure what it is. I hope it's not fragranced, but this is probably the best top of powder ever. I love the twisty where you can cover the holes and not spill any, but you can still knock it into the flat lid and use the powder that way. I just love this. I've been using my Beauty Blender to set my T-zone with this, and then just using a fluffy brush to kind of set the outer edges of my face, and it's just beautiful. It's really diffusing and blurring and gives you kind of that soft focus filter effect. Just had to pause for a cough attack, sorry. But this really does give a soft focus blurred effect, and I think it's gorgeous. I really love this. I've been using this every day and I feel like I'm using tons, but it still looks full, so hopefully it lasts a long time too. Finally, this is probably my favorite product out of all of these. This is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Bronze 03. This might be like my holy grail bronzer now. I absolutely love this. I've been applying it with my Morphe M530, which is one of my go-to bronzer brushes. And this is just absolutely beautiful and really like a very natural bronzy formula. There's some other deeper and lighter colors in this. I got this shade 3, which I think is perfect. But what I like about this is because it's like matte but still luminous, it just gives you that look that your actual skin is sun-kissed. Like it doesn't look like you have bronzer on. It just looks like your skin is glowing and kissed by the sun. And it's really kind of light for me. I could probably do a shade darker and still be okay. But you can definitely build this shade up and get a really deep, nice bronzy look. Like today I have it applied, but I don't have too much. It's just kind of light all over the face, and I think it's perfect. So this is probably my favorite product of all the ones that I bought recently, and I plan on using it every day for the foreseeable future. So that's it for my beauty favorites. I just did want to quickly say that, of course, my favorite of the month is my engagement ring. I'm so happy to be engaged, and if you watched my previous video, I did like my travel diary of Mexico, which is where my fiance proposed, and I kind of showed the spot on the beach where he popped the question and kind of gave you some clips of our resort. It was just a quick little video. So if you didn't catch that, check that out. And if you guys are interested in a like story time proposal video, that seems really cringy, so I don't think anyone's into it. But if you are, I would be happy to talk about it. Of course, it's my favorite topic. I can tell the story, so let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know if there's any other kind of videos you'd like to see. My next video is going to be a what's in my bag video, which I'm filming right after this because that was requested by you guys. But if there's any other videos you like, or any like wedding, bride, engagement themed videos you'd like to see, let me know down below. Anything that you want to see, I'm sure there will be many wedding themed videos coming, but if there's any specific ones you guys want, let me know. And hopefully you guys enjoyed my favorites this month, and I'll see you next time.